some rain and thunder and lightning. Let's send you back across to David in the Mara and see what he's managed to find now.
As I told you, things will start going from good to better, and maybe at one point they'll be best by the time we finish the show. And we got now the tallest animal in the world. We had the largest animal on land, the elephants, a few minutes ago, but now we have found ourselves the tallest animal in the world, and that is a giraffe. And see how majestic he is. And I'm saying the he because of his size. In general, you get males being a lot bigger in size than females, and that's why I'm saying he is a boy. And once in a while you'll see them walking on their own, but girls will always be in company of other girls or with youngsters with themselves. Now, giraffes, just like the elephants, are also herbivores, but there's something very unique about giraffes, because as much as they are herbivores, they are very selective on what they eat. They just don't eat like grass and leaves and twigs, just like the elephants. Giraffes always tend to prefer leaves only. So giraffes, we call them browsers, because when you browse, you're always eating on top of the leaves, and that's why you can see him eating on top of that bush. Then he'll eat and then stop and look around just to make sure he is safe and there's nobody who is coming towards him. I'm talking of maybe lions. And yes, that's very beautiful giraffe. Wonderful light around him. What do you think, boys and girls? And in the background there, if you look carefully, there are animals way back there which looks like zebras to me, and there are other animals that will hunt giraffes, for example, like lions, but in general they prefer to hunt the young giraffes, not the fully grown ones. But if you get a big group of, say, lions, what you call a pride of, say, maybe 10 or 15, they are capable of hunting a fully grown giraffe. These are the tallest animals, as I said earlier, and also the males are much taller than the females. Some of the giraffes or some of the males are almost 6 meters in height, 17, 18 feet, but the girls are slightly bit shorter, about 15 feet in height or on height. And they got the longest necks of all the animals that you'd think of. Isn't that beautiful to see a tall animal? I'm sure most of you kids could walk just under that giraffe, and there's a car that just passed there, and I'm sure they must have seen the giraffe or missed it, but I wouldn't imagine anybody would miss such a big and beautiful animal like the giraffe. So this particular type of giraffe is called the Maasai giraffe. And what would happen is giraffes may hide if they feel concerned. But now, if you noticed, or when I was talking about earlier, he would be eating and then stop and look. But should he feel a bit uncomfortable, he is going to move to the thickets where he can blend in with the big trees and hide. You see what he's doing now? He eats, he stops, and he walks away. But as he is walking, he's also looking to make sure he is safe and nobody is following him, because he could be hunted by either lions or sometimes hyenas. You see how he's looking? It's just to make sure that there's no predator. Predators are animals that eat other animals. The lion heart, what's the lifespan of a giraffe? Give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to check the lifespan of a giraffe because I have it on my notes. We shall have lots of these animals somewhere. And I'll be telling about the speed. When giraffes run, they're very fast animals, and you can see them doing about 60 kilometers per hour when they run. And should be about 18 years. Let me just try and remember, about 18 years. But I just want to confirm to you 100% and tell you from the notes I made when I was in school, we have giraffes to look at, other antelopes to look at, lions to look at. So I'm going to let you know what is the average lifespan of a giraffe, because I'm sure I have it somewhere. We'll always keep notes when you go to school. And I have the giraffes here. What's the giraffe saying? I'm guessing first 18, but let's be 100% sure without making any mistakes. All right, where's the giraffe? The giraffe, I said 18, and from what I see here, it is saying, what's the gestation period, Latin name, and age independence. So, what's the lifespan? I still cannot see it here. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm going to get it in a minute. Okay, age and independence. Longevity, 25 years, that's what it's saying. So I was less by 7. Giraffes will live for about 25 years. Well, that's not a bad life to live, 25 years. And as I was telling you before, we got different types of giraffes. In Africa, we got this that's called the Maasia giraffe. And the major difference between all those 4 types of giraffes or species of giraffe is just the body pattern. Everything else, longevity, gestation period, what they eat, how they behave, it basically remains the same. It's just those body patterns are different. One of the most beautiful ones to see is called the reticulated giraffe that looks like a fishing net, which you see north of the country. Hello, giraffe. What did you see there? Very good. Well, remember, boys and girls, I promised you be looking for lions because I need to get them. I'll take you back to my friend Sydney in South Africa, and he'll let us know what is his latest in his world.
So this lion